handsome.
Okay, he didn't wave back, that's fine. Alright, so we're opening up the air box, which I saw some things in it, but I don't know what's in here.
Look at you, Ratchet.
I really wanted to start off this Miata vlog and like this whole Miata series with like, oh, this car's awesome, but it broke today. Pretty good.
And,
oh, wow.
Oh, it's just a couple acorns.
That's nuts.
Not great, though.
I mean, no.
Fine.
Got some...
High quality nuts. Ooh. This man just yeeted his nuts across the lawn.
more bigger nuts down there.
Ooh. I'm all about the big nuts.
I'd replace it, but I'm sure just to run it for now, that's not a big issue. What a guy.
I mean, look.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to... Yeah, that much coming out of the top, you should really just get a new air filter. Yeah. That's a lot.
Dude, I love this thing. That's the thing, is that I fell in love in like 2 days and then it broke. That door used to be red, that bumper used to be blue. I'm thinking it was hit right here in the front.
Well, I mean, considering we're pretty sure this fender was replaced.
Because it has the matte black.
Yeah, we got the matte black. The hood was probably replaced again.
And there's
matte black.
overspray.
There's overspray all over this car. You can get like a little bit right there. All across that trim. Like, even in the wheel wells. I don't know if it's bad on this side. You can kind of see some white right there. Like, whew, that was muddy right there.
Look at you guys. Alright, so I just wanted to give a little bit of context on the video that you just saw. So, yesterday I had absolutely no intention of filming. I literally didn't think I would film. However, what happened was, when I first got the car, I noticed that the air filter wasn't hooked up to the air intake. The air intake was just kind of sitting open with an adapter for an aftermarket air intake, but it didn't have the aftermarket air intake on it. So, yesterday I thought, I'll take the 2 minutes, unbolt the adapter, and rebolt it back in to the stock airbox on the Miata. Once I did that, I buttoned everything up and I took the car for a drive. When it was warmed up and hit 5,000 RPM on a local street, the car completely cut out and refused to start again. That's the video that you saw, and I'll play it again here. After some fidgeting, I got the car to run, but it was definitely misfiring. It sounded very much like a Subaru. So I was able, fortunately, to get it home and start diagnosing it. I checked the spark of all of the spark plugs, and it was good. It seemed to be getting fuel because it obviously ran. And after checking all of the spark plugs and putting it back together, I never had an issue again. That issue hasn't come up since. So, the original plan for this video was what we're going to do today. When I first bought the car, I asked all of my Miata friends if we could set up a time to look over the car. I know the car needs a couple things. First and foremost, it needs a sway bar. Actually, front and rear sway bars, because it doesn't have them. Previous owner must have removed them. The second thing we're going to do is just do an overall check of the car, as well as I got stuff for an oil change, the air filter you already saw, and I did get spark plugs and wires based off of yesterday's incident. And going with that, we're just going to do an overall check of the car, wheel bearings, brakes, look under for any rust or missing parts or bushings or anything like that. Really, today is meant to really work out the kinks. That's what this video is going to be about, and that's what this day is going to be about. So, in a few minutes here, my friends are going to arrive. Matt on the bike and Steen, probably in his Jetta that you guys saw in the video yesterday. They are going to ride with me to our friend Adrian's shop so we can give the car a good look over, and so if I do have any issues on the way, at least I'll have 2 people with me. So it should be a very fun day, very interesting day. Hopefully we'll get a lot done. and get this Miata looking very, very solid. It was very unfortunate that it did actually run into an issue yesterday, but hopefully we'll have that sorted by the end of the day. So, with that being said, let's get going.
How you doing? How's it going there, bud? Oh, nope. There, finally got it. Heck yeah.
Adrian, you got like a small piece of sheet metal or something?
Run me over! Do it!
What's up? I mean, this is what it's like to be me. How terrifying is that? This is gonna be a terrifying video. I know, dude.
You already got braided steel brake lines.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm telling. I think someone tracked this car.
I wouldn't be surprised. Huh?
Holy
No.
dude. Look at the wheel behind you. He's got a fucking person in there. You do.
I do? Woo!
No, it's not welded.
No, you're right.
No, this is the 160.
So then how the f are both wheels spinning?
VLSD, maybe.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
LSD is with.
Either way, he's got an LSD.
Huh? Try.
They are bad.
Still off the wear bars.
In places.
In places.
Yeah.
Get over to like there and you're literally on the wear bar.
Ah. Oh no, it's from up here.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What is that?
Rear main seal or is it trans fluid?
I mean, I wouldn't expect. If it was the rear main, it'd be leaking out of here, which it does. But
Might be all the above.
all of the above.
Well, if it was a input shaft seal, then we would probably feel the clutch slipping.
But this could be part of the valve cover. It's leaking at the back and it's just trickling its way down.
Oh, that's true too.
I have to say, it's a lot cleaner than I thought down here.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Really is solid.
Yeah?
That bumper definitely used to be matte blue. Yes.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And that door used to be red.
All the blue speckles.
They make you brake faster.
Joke's on you, it actually kind of does.
We get to the gas station, right? And he's all like, cause before we left, he was poopy when we left Culver's. He's like, oh no, like buyer's remorse. And we get to the gas station because we were gonna pop the tops down, and he was like, all right, I guess it's pretty good. Go to the bathroom, get drinks. He turns the car on, lifter shake, immediately back to like his lowest lows. He's like, oh, I was like, it's fine. Throw some Schaefer's in there, it'll go away. And then I was like, you're gonna be fine. He's like, okay. And I thought he was gonna like baby it the whole way home. Coming out of the gas station, dumps the clutch, leaves two big black marks, like probably a good 60 feet long. Gets to the stoplight right after that, and just goes.
This guy.
Yeah.
What a gentleman.
Yeah.
But it has too many teeth.
Ball point.
Oh. English magic. Caught that on camera. Don't do anything for the content. Oh. good?
Yeah.
Just give me a rag.
Donde está el ragos? Wow, I am impressed.
That is definitely dripping on my head.
Why did I volunteer for this? I'm done working on cars.
For that.
I told you it was low.
No, this is not a quarter of a quart.
You don't think so?
This is an eighth of a quart. But there's no chunks on the. Well, I mean, there's no fluid to carry the chunks to the. There's nothing in here.
Yeah. Zach's laughing to try to not cry.
It made it here, so it's fine.
That's what I love to hear. It's like, wow, it got here.
He didn't say wow. He just said
It made it here, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So we put fluid in it. It's not gonna get
Dude.
worse.
No. It's not an automatic.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how much came out.
That's it.
Yeah. And it should have that much in there.
How much fluid was in there?
Zach, if the trans blows up, I rebuilt Tyler's.
Like not even a quarter of a quart.
Adrian, give me something. Yeah.
Let me pump you, daddy.
There it is. There it is. Good parts going on the Miata.
How much of that do you have?
This is it.
Flex tape. Video number 2, making the
Again,
save.
saves the day. That was very bright.
I'm sorry.
This one, 80% more monetized.
If this works, I mean,
I don't see why it won't. I don't see it.
it's a hookah hose put up to a vacuum.
Alright, you're good.
What do we got?
What is that?
150?
No, it's a little over. It's like 155.
Yeah. Oh, 155?
Yeah, I call that like 155 on the
low?
nose. Team 158.
What face is that? Is that good?
Pretty good. I was pretty much on the money. So was Matt.
Yep.
one.
Almost 180.
Almost 180.
Wow.
Woo!
Yeah. That's pretty good, team.
That's good.
Well guys, that's the video that I have for you today on the Miata. I know it's kind of a long one, but we did a lot of work. Let me tell you guys everything that we did because I wasn't actually able to capture it all. We did do the valve cover gasket. That was thanks to Adrian. He had one sitting around, so that won't add any money to the price. If you'll notice in the upper corner, this is the total money that I've spent on the car. $2,200 for the car, $400 to get license plates, and then it's just been parts after that. So $2,600 basically with car and plates, and then any money after that is parts. And we're going to keep a running tab on the Miata until we sell it, which I do plan on probably selling it in the fall. But we did the valve cover gasket, spark plugs shown here, spark plug wires shown here, cam position sensor gasket, which mine was very bad and Adrian had one sitting around, so luckily that didn't cost me any extra. We did do an oil change. We used this product. Transmission fluid change. As you guys saw, the car had no trans fluid in it. A new gauge cluster. So I didn't mention this, but my old gauge cluster had these gray faces on them that were supposed to light up and never did. So at night, I never had working gauges. Now I do. It's absolutely awesome. We did remove the aftermarket cruise control module. It was just had wires running everywhere and wasn't even hooked up to the inside of the car, so there's no real way to use it. And as Adrian pointed out, it seemed to use a fan pull cord for the cruise control, which was just very weird, so we just deleted that whole system. And then as you saw, I took the front plate bracket off. So, I cannot express enough gratitude to Adrian and Tyler. The whole team, I mean, really pulled all the strings out, pulled out the stops yesterday to help me fix up the Miata. I don't know why it was cutting out or why it did cut out that one time. It hasn't happened since, and I'm very thankful for that. If it ever happens again, we'll diagnose it then. But the only other thing is that we didn't do the sway bars because Tyler could not get them off the parts car in time before we went to the shop, which is totally fine. But huge thank you to Adrian and Tyler. When the spark plug split and went into the cylinder, they were working at it tirelessly, and they did get the little porcelain out of the cylinder 3, which I cannot thank them enough. Especially Adrian gave me a bunch of parts that he had sitting around. Very knowledgeable, knew every nook and cranny of the Miata, and that's just, it's huge knowing someone that knows so much about the cars. But the whole team was really great yesterday, and I cannot thank them enough. I did plan on filming this video out with the car, but it is pouring rain out here. So I don't know when the next update or video of the Miata is going to be because it's pretty solid at this point. But always keep your eyes open on the channel. I will be continuing with FB content as well, so stick around for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you again to everyone that made this video possible, and I look forward to making more in the future. Take care, guys.